Hey everyone, it is Habetler here with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. In this video, we're going to be doing a full breakdown of LR Goku Black Rose with some fun little team builds on the global version of the game. So with that, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff, and always a shout out to DBZ Space and the Dokkan Wiki for info and images provided. So yeah, I was supposed to do these videos actually a few days ago, but I just haven't got around to it, so I figured I just throw them out now. I think most of you guys either have summoned for this unit, have got them, or not have gotten them. So we'll just go ahead and just do our normal breakdown with some fun little team builds. Let's go ahead and dive right into it. So of course the SSR art is to the left and TR is to the right hand side. And this is the Mark of Almighty Power Goku Black Super Saiyan Rose. Now that is a translation change from the JP version of the game. So this unit here is a 130% LR leader. It's a extreme int type, future Saga leader, category key +4, HP and attack defense 130% across the board, and the extreme int key +4, HP and attack defense 100%. So really, I think the 130 leads are always best for your battlefield, virtual Dokkan Clash, those types of things, because of that +4 to key and HP and attack defense 100%, which is kind of all you need. If you get 130, 150, 170 and above, even better, makes the the level a lot easier. But 100 and +4 to key is kind of where the limit. Maybe besides Jiren. Jiren has some issues when you're doing battlefield. Anyway, the super attack is binding black Kamehameha. That's the 12 key, and then holy light grenade 18 key there. Greatly raises defense, which is 50% for one turn, causes mega colossal damage to enemy, and then the 18 key is greatly raises defense for 50% for one turn and causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. Pretty basic there. The passive skill here is Test of Rage, attack and defense 66%, plus an additional attack 6% with each time key rises up by 1, up to 120%. So if you have 20 key, you will maximize his attack buff. So make sure that 20 key is always the goal to have with this unit here. And I believe this is one of the only units that has that dynamic with a key meter, which makes a lot of sense, right? So I really like that that dynamic for his passive. Then you get a +2 to key with each final blow delivered, up to 6. So every time he basically kills an enemy, he's going to get that additional +2, which of course raises that attack and opportunity to get to 20 key as fast as you can. And on top of that, recover 6% at the end of the turn in which attack was received. So if you're in a spot that he's not getting attacked, you're not going to get any healing, but it's nice to have the HP increase at the end of the turn, which is nice. So there is an active skill for this 130 LR, and it is Rage. It's basically like a giant ape in a sense. So when you rage, it can be activated HP 66% or less, but starting from the 6th turn. So pretty tough to actually activate this active skill. So yeah, we'll go ahead and talk about that in a second, but let's go ahead and look at the link skills. The link skills is Super Saiyan, Fear and Faith, Kamehameha, Dismal Power, or sorry, Dismal Future, Big Bad Bosses, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. Good links there. It's missing Prepare for Battle. Prepare for Battle would have been really nice, maybe besides the fact of Kamehameha there. So categories are Realm of Gods, Potara, Future Saga, Time Travelers, Kamehameha, Exploding Rage, and Inhuman Deeds. This does have 2 categories more than the Easy A Rose, which I did a video on not too long ago, including Kamehameha and Exploding Rage. So very beneficial on that end. The stats are really solid here. HP 25,000. Attack 21.6 and defense 11.6. So all in all, I think really strong unit. One of the better ones out there. High in attack. Defense is okay, especially if you catch the super attack, and greatly raises that defense there. So you're gonna have an internal dodge mechanic if you have a dupe. If you don't even have a dupe, because of it's a INT unit. So that's kind of nice as well. And but all in all, I think it's a great unit to summon for if you haven't gotten them already. And yeah, definitely one of my favorite units in the game as of right now. So let's go ahead and look at his rage skill here. His active skill, once he rages here, it's the This is what his card art looks like, which looks amazing. I wish, you know, they're both amazing, but this one is probably one of my favorite card arts, you know, top 10 card arts in the game now. It just looks menacing and amazing here. So like I mentioned before, it's kind of like the Great Ape here. The attack just, you know, turns into 65,000, and the super attack and Sith of Sorrows is 12 key, and then 18 key Funeral of Song and Ire. It just causes the destructive damage. The nice thing about this is it receives additional key +1 per key sphere is obtained, and attacks are effective against all types. So that's the passive skill there. So that's really what the change of this unit is when it rages. But like I mentioned before, really tough to actually get that at 66% HP or less, and then from the 6th turn on. So definitely more for the longer events like Legendary Goku event. So anyway, so that is the stats breakdown. Let's go ahead and kind of take a look at you know, when you do a team build, what you're going to actually need for this team here. And I just want to say there is a global advantage to this unit due to the fact that, you know, it does benefit from a key meter. So the more key, the stronger this unit's actually going to be. And if you link it up with EZA Goku Black, he in global has +3 to key, which JP does not on his passive, on top of his links that they link up incredibly well. So your rotation might look something like this with that global advantage. You know, Goku Black as a floater, or the main rotation, or Rosemasu as well. They both basically provide the same 5 key, or not 5 key, but 5 links in Dismal Future, Fear and Faith, Fierce Battle, Big Bad Bosses. The only difference is Rosemasu has legendary power, and Goku Black has Kamehameha. So, but with the second or the additional passive of 15% at the start of return for Rosemasu, and the 6% for the Rose when he gets attacked, you're looking at 21%. Healing at the start and at the end of the turn, so, or combined, when you combine the two. Then that passive +3 to key is huge. So when you look at this, you have +9 to key if you have this rotation, if you're doing that. So so pretty solid, really good global advantage here. And let's look at some teams, because you do want either Rosemasu or EZA Goku Black physical on a rotation with the teams here. So if you're just going to be running Rose as the main leader, which is 130%, you're going to run a Future Saga, of course. So here's the Future Saga team that you can run, and really just focusing on Rosemasu and EZA Goku Black on this team. You'll see a pattern here with a lot of these teams. If you have both options there, you want to go ahead and bring in, you know, I would say Goku Black first and then Rosemasu second. So you got the Vegito and Vegito Blue combination, which is fantastic, and then Trunks Mai, not Trunks Mai, I'm sorry, Mai, INT Mai as a support unit is very, very good. So that's a Future Saga team. Now, the better way to build your Future Saga team and still run 2 Roses is actually run Trunks, transforming Trunks as the leader, and then Rose as the friend, and then you can bring in your own Rose, or actually I kind of messed this up here. It's supposed to bring your own Rose, or you can actually run a EZA Rose on the team as well. So you have kind of that option. So pretty interesting if you run it this way, being able to run either this combination or this combination here, and yeah, either way it's going to run really well. Now the thing is, the links, they won't link up, but the passive for EZA Rose will still be there. So anyway, so the future teams, those are the future teams that you can run here. Another team that you can run would be a Future Saga. However, you're going to run a Zero Mortals Future Saga team with all Zamasu units on here. So that is all feasible as well. So definitely enjoy that. One of my favorite teams to run, actually, but more actually using Trunks or Realm of God's leader, right? So which is this one right here. So Realm of God's leader, Zamasu. You're going to run a dual Zamasu here, and run this Zero Mortals Realm of Gods. This is really fun and enjoyable. So if you can do this, that would be great. So another team that you want to mess with is possibly a Potara team. Now you can do double Vegito Blues, LR Vegito Blues, or you can just kind of keep it how I have it here, kind of splitting the two. And once again, you see that the EZA physical Goku Black is on here, and you can also put Rosemasu on here as well. So up to you and kind of how you want to build that, but there are some other options down below for Potara. And then finally, if I think if you're gonna run a double Vegito team, that will open up a spot to actually put in Rosemasu, so you can run Rose, Rosemasu, and Goku Black on here, and then you're gonna run Vegito Blue, and then LR Vegito Blue again. So, and of course thickness of time as a support unit. So those are some fun teams you can run here. You can run either Potara, you can run Realm of God Zero Mortals, you can run Zero Mortals Future Saga, you can do a feature or future combo here, or just traditional Future Saga. Fun stuff, amazing unit. I didn't even go over that. You know, he can go on a Kamehameha team. He can go on, you know, when you look at his stats, it'll all tell you here, right? He can go on to Kamehameha, Exploding Rage, Inhuman Deeds if you wanted to, and even Time Travelers, right? So, like I said, very, very strong unit, and right now one of my favorites on the global version of the game. So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. With that, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. And again, thank you all for watching. Keep on Dokkaning. We'll catch you next time. Later.